The SIMSONN Pro Plus pedals are based on their standard Pro pedals with some upgrades. I have previously reviewed the Pro pedals and you'll find a link below to that. Since the Pro Plus variant carries over most of the same features, we're going to take this review in a slightly different direction and show a pedal by pedal comparison so we can see the similar aspects and the differences between the two sets. And then after that, we'll take these Pro Plus pedals to the track for testing and discuss their performance. Fortunately, we have the pedals presented in different colours, so this will prevent any confusion. From this angle, other than the colour, both sets appear nearly identical. On the throttle pedal, the logo is now printed on the pedal face, where previously it was cut in. We now have metal bearings instead of plastic washers supporting the gas springs. Both pedals are the same in all other aspects. The clutch pedal face is curved on the Pro Plus pedal. The Pro pedal has a flat pedal face. Everything else is identical. It's only when we hit the brake pedal we see the most significant differences. Take note of the 6mm thick support plate holding the load cell to the frame compared to the 3mm plate on the Pro pedals. The thicker plate is in order to support the firmer, larger diameter elastomers shipped with the Pro Plus pedals. In my opinion, this is an improvement over the Pro elastomers. The red elastomers are 60 sure, greens are 80 and 90 on the blues. I did skip over showing all the different pedal adjustments. This is covered in detail in the SIMSONN Pro pedals review and seems wasteful to go through that again when you can simply watch that video for those details, and I expect a lot of you guys already have watched that review. And you will have already gathered that the Pro Plus pedals are just an updated version of the Pro pedals, where the main difference is those new brake elastomers. As for the other updates, those are not features when I'm operating either pedal set. I can tell them apart. They feel the same to me. That's not to say they aren't beneficial. The thicker load cell brake mounting plate, for example, increases durability. So we're going to focus mainly on the brake here. But I will say first, I do like the throttle and clutch pedals. The motion is smooth, input is accurate. They have firm resistance, that's fully adjustable, and nice long pedal travel, which is also adjustable. And if you're someone who heel and toe shifts, you will enjoy the clutch sensation and large throttle pedal face, purposefully designed as an easy target for this exact reason. The Pro Plus pedals are pieced together from 3mm thick stainless steel and feel sturdy under my feet. There's no lateral pedal play. Bearings are used on the pedal arm pivot points, so they should hold up over time. I have no concerns regarding the build quality when it comes to the durability of these pedals. If you think a pedal set of this affordable price point isn't made to last, you'd be mistaken. I'm liking these pedals except for a couple of points. Firstly, the black paint job isn't spectacular. Close up, the grain of the metal is clearly coming through. From a distance you can't see it, so I guess it is passable. Nevertheless, I would like to see better attention to detail on the finish. By the way, the Pro Plus pedals are also available in plain metal for less money, so that's an option too. The brake pedal features a 200 kg load cell. That's very beefy and plenty enough to withstand the needs of even the heaviest of brake stompers. Between the pedal and load cell are a stack of elastomers, plus a metal spring. The elastomers themselves are just fine. We get different sets to swap between or mix the colours up, giving us different options to tweak the pedal firmness. Personally, I'm sticking with the 60 Sure red elastomers. That's what you're going to see throughout the rest of this footage. But for that metal spring, you're not going to see it for much longer, as it kind of sucks. Now let me explain. The pedal feedback from the spring feels linear, and the pedal travel is overly long. Once the spring compresses enough to hit those elastomers, I'm not getting a sensation from those elastomers. The The brake feels bland without the necessary progressive tension from the pedal I should expect from a load cell brake. I still managed to maintain control, and largely I was getting by okay, though I never felt completely confident on the brake, as I wasn't sure from the limited pedal feedback the exact measure of braking force I was applying in each instance, and this meant my consistency was compromised. This is not the first time I've had a poor out of the box experience with a brake pedal, and it's not the first time I've found a solution. Fortunately, this is a very simple brake pedal to mod, and there's plenty of options available. Adding preload on the metal spring to shorten the travel is a potential solution. Just remember to recalibrate the pedal if you try this. However, I really don't like this method of maintaining a permanent tension on the pedal. Over the long term, I can't see this being good for the health of either the load cell or the elastomers, so I wouldn't recommend this. The other option is directly replacing the spring, and that's what I did, and went through a process of trying out different springs I had on hand. I'm not going to describe all of these, but I did want to at least show you the variety of alternatives I was experimenting with, my goal being to find something to complement the elastomers, if you will, and through this process of elimination I did stumble upon the fix I needed. If you do want to get one of these die springs too, I've dropped links below where to find them. The spring size is 30 by 30, easy as that. The grommets that hold the spring centered fit perfectly, so there's no worry of the spring scraping against the rod. You may find it easier to use this spring if you remove the lock nut. The result of swapping the spring is the pedal motion is reduced and I can now feel progressive tension. The elastomers and spring are working together. On track, the difference is remarkable. The pedal feedback is transformed, and so has my experience working the pedal. Just that simple solution of replacing the spring makes the difference from a vague feeling brake that makes cars more difficult to drive to where now my muscle memory is kicking in, I'm hitting my braking points and utterly confident keeping the car stable under braking. I cannot stress enough, it's vital you change that stock spring because it really is a horrible brake pedal otherwise. And I really hope Simson take notice of this, and I do know they will watch this review. They have a fantastic pedal set here, and it's held back by one simple thing. Maybe these die springs cost a little bit more. Fine, add it to the cost of the pedals, no problem. I'm happy to pay a couple more bucks rather than be forced to fix the problem myself. And I expect you would prefer this too. That's the only criticism I have to raise about the SIMSONN Pro Plus pedals. In all other respects to their performance, they are excellent and tick all the important boxes I'm looking for from a pedal set. It's worth mentioning the pedals do have their own software for calibrating the pedals, and they include a printed leaflet that covers how to set up the pedals using the software. That's good to see and very helpful for guiding new users to get up and running. And do make sure you follow the advice and attach the ground wire, otherwise you could experience some interference that will affect the signal from the pedals and prevent them from working properly. If you still find EMI is an issue, I can recommend using a USB isolator, and that should clear up the problem for you. One final thing I want to add is the gas springs are optional. You can save a bit of money if you buy the pedals without them. I would at least recommend you get the one for the throttle pedal. I think it gives it a nice texture and feel and resistance there. I don't think it matters so much on the clutch, and the brake pedal already has plenty of resistance. So you could skip two, just get one for the throttle, and you should be golden. The SIMSONN Pro Plus pedals are very affordable and offer excellent performance once you've changed that stock brake spring. So not perfect out of the box, but almost there.